boxing champions in England with a 75.2-inch reach.
There is no joke about.
Here comes the Miracle Man with a win in this one. Carl the Cobra Froch.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world known as the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been. And there's the bell to start the round. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Lands the jab.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Froch in trouble.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Maybe not as hurt as we thought, but he can't continue to take those punches. What is he doing in there?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That hook was off target. Scoring hook. Insane action. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Breathe. Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right, breathe. Focus and stoop. All right, don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round. And relax. Breathe and relax. Right, this next round, I just want you to keep moving. Don't take any clean shots.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
You'd like to see more jabs. Got him with a clean right uppercut. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. That hook just can't find the target. Can they figure?
It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nope, that jab not going to score. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
These two were made for each other. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Defense is not an option for these two. The bravery. Talk about Froch in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Don't worry about the knockdown, don't worry about the tough round, and relax, breathe and relax. Right, this next round, I just want you to keep moving. Don't take any clean shots.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare if you are not fit. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Caution being thrown to the wind. And he scores with the counter. Missed him with that uppercut. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Oh no, Carl Froch got caught.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instinct now. Get him up.
Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting. Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. So the referee says he can continue.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Not so tense anymore. Trying to loosen things up. I like it. The courage on display here is incredible. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That hook doesn't score. So the referee says he can continue, but how much more does he have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Jacobs in real trouble.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, he's in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That hook won't score. Oh, Froch seeing cobwebs.
Days, where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? Alright, breathe. Focus and stoop. Right? Don't worry about the knockdown. Don't worry about the tough round. And relax. Breathe and relax. Right, this next round, I just want you to keep moving. Don't take any clean shots. Every time he gets close, tie him up, grab a hold. Good. Right, in this next round, when you get through the round, just get through the round. Keep moving, don't take any clean shots. And every round,
Just get through this round, get on the end of the jab, keep stepping.
Right, this next round, I just want you to get through the rounds. Just want you to...
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Just missed with that hook. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.